Don't waste your life. Remember, you only live once. In the fleeting journey of life, time is the one treasure that no man can replenish. Each moment we squander is a moment forever lost to the abyss of eternity. Yet how often do we, as mortals, forget this profound truth? How many days do we let pass in idleness, in worry, or in pursuits that neither nourish the soul nor elevate the spirit? Let us awaken from this slumber of complacency. For life is not a rehearsal, it is the main act. You only live once. The ancient sages of every culture have echoed this wisdom. The Stoics of Rome, the philosophers of Greece, and the monks of the East, each in their unique way, have urged mankind to live intentionally. They remind us that while our days may seem countless in the prime of youth, they dwindle with every sunrise. Let us heed their call and embrace life with vigor and purpose. 1. The fragility of life. A man once asked a wise elder, "What is the greatest illusion in life?" The elder replied, "That there will always be more time." Indeed, we live as if death is a distant shadow, something that happens to others, not us. Yet every sunrise brings us closer to our sunset. Consider the story of a humble potter named Li Feng. In a small village in ancient China, Li Feng dreamed of creating a masterpiece that would bring honor to his family. He often said, "I'll start tomorrow." But as days turned into weeks, and weeks into years, Li Feng's tomorrow never came. He spent his days gossiping with neighbors, attending mundane feasts, and avoiding the disciplined work needed to master his craft. One fateful day, Li Feng fell gravely ill. On his deathbed, he wept, not for the life he was losing, but for the life he had never lived. His hands, which could have molded beauty, had only grasped at mediocrity. His soul, which yearned for greatness, had been silenced by laziness. Do not be like Li Feng. Do not wait for tomorrow to pursue the life you dream of, for tomorrow is promised to no one. 2. Every choice shapes your destiny. Every action you take, or choose not to take, ripples across the fabric of your destiny. What you sow, you shall reap. Consider the lives of two men who lived in the same village, born into the same modest circumstances. The first, Arjun, spent his days in idleness, complaining about the injustices of life. "I wasn't born wealthy," he often grumbled. "What can I possibly achieve?" He blamed fate, others, and circumstances for his lack of progress. The second man, Ravi, also faced hardships. Yet, Ravi took every small opportunity to grow. He worked diligently, learned new skills, and even in his failures, found lessons to improve himself. While Arjun wallowed in self-pity, Ravi built a life of purpose. Years later, when famine struck their village, Ravi had resources to help not only himself but his neighbors. Arjun, however, was left with nothing but regret. Their destinies were shaped not by their starting points, but by the choices they made. In your life, are you making the choices of Arjun or Ravi? 3. The power of discipline and focus. Discipline, the wise often say, is the bridge between dreams and reality. Imagine a river with no banks. It becomes a flood, chaotic and destructive. But when the river is channeled, it flows powerfully, carving paths through mountains and nourishing lands. Your life is that river. Without discipline, it dissipates into nothingness. But with focus and effort, it becomes a force of transformation. Think of legendary figures like Leonardo da Vinci or Marie Curie. Their achievements were not accidents. They were the fruits of relentless dedication. Da Vinci spent years perfecting his art, dissecting cadavers to understand anatomy, and sketching inventions long before they could be realized. Marie Curie risked her life to pioneer discoveries that changed the world. These great souls remind us that discipline and focus are not chains. They are the wings that enable us to soar. 4. Let go of fear. Fear is the thief of dreams. How many lives remain unfulfilled because of the question, "What if I fail?" Understand this: failure is not the end. It is the teacher that refines us. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, once remarked, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Had he feared failure, the world might still be in darkness. So, ask yourself, what dream have you buried out of fear? Is it starting a business, learning a skill, or expressing your true self? Know this, courage is not the absence of fear. It is the mastery of it. 5. Live for more than yourself. The greatest lives are those lived not only for personal gain, but for the betterment of others. Consider the life of Mother Teresa. Born in a humble household, she could have chosen a comfortable path. Instead, she dedicated her life to the service of the poor, becoming a beacon of hope for millions. When you live for a purpose greater than yourself, you unlock a source of energy and meaning that transcends the mundane. As the Buddha once said, your purpose in life is to find your gift and give it away. What gift has life entrusted to you, and how will you share it with the world? 6. Practical steps to seize the day. Define your purpose. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Write it down. A life without purpose is like a ship without a rudder. Act now. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Start today. Even if your steps are small, progress is better than perfection. Limit distractions. Social media, endless entertainment, and gossip can steal precious time. Guard your focus fiercely. Cultivate gratitude. A grateful heart sees abundance, not scarcity. Gratitude fuels joy and motivates action. Surround yourself with inspiration. Choose friends, mentors, and environments that uplift and challenge you to be your best self. 7. The final lesson. As the years pass, your hair will gray, your steps will falter, and your strength will fade. What will you see when you look back on your life? Will you see days filled with courage, purpose, and love? Or will you see regrets and missed opportunities? Life whispers to us every day, "Do not waste me." Listen to that voice. Every sunrise is a chance to start anew. Every breath is a gift. Make it count. If this message has stirred something in your heart, do not let it fade. Take this moment to commit to a life well lived. And if you seek more wisdom, stories, and lessons to guide you on this journey, subscribe to this channel. Together, let us walk the path of purpose and fulfillment. Let us remind each other that we only live once, but if we live it well, once is enough.